October the 9th, 2018 at 9 a.m. in council chambers. So are there any late items? No, thank you. Then could I have a motion, please, that the special open meeting minutes or agenda be adopted? Thank you, Councillor Youngberg, Councillor CJ. I know, he needs to. And we have 4 councillors sitting in the chamber, and we have Councillor Campbell on the phone, so we're all here. Thank you. So all in favor of the motion? Thank you. Bylaws, recreational cannabis retail sales in C1, C2, C3 zones with site-specific zoning. Zoning Amendment Bylaw. Could we have a report, please, from Ms. McKay?
Thank you, Mayor McCordoff. Council will recall at their September 4th regular meeting, Council granted first and second reading to Zoning Amendment Bylaw number 1085.109, 2018, which is attached to your report. The amending bylaw proposes to amend Zoning Bylaw 1085, 1998 by inserting the following section after section 4.2.1, which will be section 4.22, cannabis sales. Council may approve a rezoning application for cannabis sales as a site-specific permitted use in the C1 downtown commercial zone, the C2 shopping center commercial zone, and the C3 highway commercial zone with consideration of policy PLA-019 and any additional information council deems appropriate, including all or some of the information required through the provincial licensing process. A public hearing was then held on October 1st, 2018. Some background information for you. The Liquor and Cannabis Regulation Branch of the Province of British Columbia will not issue a retail license without local government approval. The provincial licensing process, coupled with the site-specific zoning provision, will allow for a one-step process for consideration of cannabis sales in the town. Specifically, comments received through the rezoning process will be provided to the province for consideration during the provincial licensing process. In addition, Council can request that an applicant provide the information required by the province to the town during the pre-zoning process. At their September 4, 2018 council meeting, Council adopted PLA-019, being the cannabis retail sales site-specific rezoning considerations. It's attached as Appendix 1 to this report. The intent of that policy, along with the site-specific zoning, would ensure that all proposals were reviewed based on the same criteria. The following section of this report provides a quick overview. So a public hearing was attended by about 20 members of our community. 4 members of the community spoke. 1 member raised concerns about the proximity of cannabis sales to other uses and the possibility of use of cannabis in public spaces. The next steps in the cannabis sales process will be to amend the town's business license bylaw to include cannabis sales and to seek council direction on the need to develop local regulations that address public consumption restrictions beyond those currently provided by the province. Reports relating to these 2 regulatory areas will be provided at a future council meeting. Implications to our community. The community will benefit from the process of site-specific zoning for cannabis sales. Organizationally, in order to allow the sale of recreational cannabis in a series, amendments to the zoning bylaw and the business license bylaw are necessary. No effect to the budget at this time. Significant dates. Should the amending bylaw be adopted, the next step will be for staff to bring forward information on amending the business license bylaw. Sustainability, good planning processes that are proactive help contribute to the long-term sustainability of our community. And the options before Council today are that Council grants third reading to Zoning Amendment Bylaw number 1085.109, 2018. Or option 2, Council amends Zoning Bylaw 1085.109, then grants third reading. Option 3, Council directs staff to provide additional information. Or option 4, Council abandons the proposed bylaw amendment, and staff are recommending option 1.
Thank you very much. Councillor Rhodes.
Thank you, Mayor McCordoff. I'll move the recommended option number 1, that Council grants third reading to Zoning Amendment Bylaw 1085.109, 2018.
I'll second.
You are seconding that. Is there any discussion on this? Yes, Councillor Rhodes.
Thank you, Mayor McCorduff. I'd just like to draw attention to the importance of the policy that's attached to this as well. This is clearly setting down some of the criteria that would be good advice for anybody to review before they actually make a zoning amendment application. And although it's not truly enforceable, it does have some awesome advice in there and help people to kind of guide themselves through the whole process. And I just wanted to draw attention to that. And it is a public document, and it will be available almost anywhere online on the town website.
And I'd just like to say that I appreciate the fact that people who are have concerns about this and are thinking about moving ahead with this could come in and see the planning department to make sure that they are on the right track or that they have questions answered before they move forward. So I appreciate that.
I don't know, is your microphone on?
Is my microphone not on?
Hello, is my... Pardon me.
Okay.
I didn't realize my microphone was not on. So do we need to redo anything? No, we're okay. Good, thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to speak on this issue? Okay, well then we have it moved and seconded that we go with option number 1. I will ask the question. All in favor? Councillor Campbell?
Yeah.
Is he in favor? Is that what he said?
Councillor Campbell, we couldn't hear you.
I'm in favor.
He's in favor.
Okay, thank you. That was carried unanimously. Thank you very much. And I don't think we have any other business, so we will have a motion, please, to close the meeting. Councillor King, Councillor Rhodes. All in favor. Thank you very much, everyone.